Hi, this is my first episode of my 737 overhead series, and in this series I'll just be showing you how to make a 737 overhead for yourself. In this video, I'll just be showing of how I made some of these panels and I'll just explaining some details. So these are all the panels I've made so far. So this one's the navigation panel right here. This one is the fuel pump panel, and that one's the power source panel, and then this is the lights panel. And there's still a lot of work to be done. As you see, there's a whole other side to be filled. And so for each panel, what I did here is, so for example, for this panel, how I made it was I first bought some 1/4 inch acrylic, or you can use 5mm, it really doesn't matter. So I bought that, and then my local library has a makerspace, and then the makerspace they have a laser cutter, and so I laser cut the acrylic and just got the shape out, and I took it home. I spray painted it with charcoal gray spray paint. It's charcoal gray and it's Rust-Oleum. So after I spray painted it, I let it dry, and then I took it back to my library. I aligned it back up with the laser engraver that they had, and then I engraved it out. And so this makes all of the text backlightable. I can always put an LED on the back side of my overhead panel and just backlight it. So for these gray panels, they're pretty simple, but it gets a little bit more complicated when we start to make these panels. And all these panels will be backlightable. And so what I did here first was I took a sheet of 5mm acrylic, and then I just spray painted it with the gray spray paint. And then I took it and I got it laser cut and engraved at the same time. And then it just does the text and the shape of the thing. And then what I did was I masked it out and then engraved away what I didn't need, so then I could just peel off the masking tape, and then I could just spray paint it with some white spray paint and get this finishing result. As you can see here, I did the same exact thing for the bus transfer panel. So now for the back plates, it's pretty much like the same process. So for all the faceplates, I use 5mm acrylic, and the back plates are made with 3mm acrylic. So this one here is a piece of 3mm acrylic, and it's clear. So what I did was I took the sheet of acrylic, I just put some masking tape on it, and I cut it out and engraved it on the first run. And unfortunately, I didn't make the lines thick enough, so it didn't fully cut the tape, so I had to cut it myself with the X-Acto knife. And unfortunately, it's a bit rough in some areas, but I can just easily make the line in the design thicker, and it'll cut sufficiently. This lights panel, it goes on here, and it's just half of it. I'm going to do the other half as well. And for these panels, I just mapped out some squares in the software where the text goes. So for example, the fuel pumps off goes right here, and you can see that it goes on there. I also made the navigation panel just like the lights panel, and I'm planning on doing the electric panel, which goes about there, which I'm going to do next as well. Hopefully in the future, I will upload these designs to a website, and you can make this yourself, and I will post updates, and I will make videos of how to wire it.